Hey everybody, and welcome to today's edition for the Health and Lifestyle Talk Show, plus Talking Deep. We're here with Charmaine.
Yeah. How you doing?
Oh, geez, I just had you on mute then. Okay, now you're on.
Hi, how are
Charmaine,
you doing?
Very well, thank you. And, well, this is your first time on this show today.
Yes, it is. Very excited, very excited.
Yes, and I was talking to you earlier about our topic today, about acid versus the alkaline body. So our bodies can either be too acidic or too alkaline.
About keeping the balance. It's about keeping the balance.
That's it. It's all about balance. And you wanted to know more about this. So Excellent. Well, we were talking about apple cider vinegar last week. And interestingly, apple cider vinegar is a acidic vinegar, but it actually is an alkaline forming vinegar.
Okay.
So once it enters the body and it digests, it makes the body alkaline. So we're going to get a little bit more into that.
Awesome.
And yesterday I was eating a pack of chips yesterday, and it was it was
Salt
pretty
and vinegar
bad.
by any chance?
No, not salt and vinegar. And I don't know, I just felt like the body just felt a little bit hot, and
Flagged a little.
yeah, I think that's the acid forming agent in there that's causing the body to heat up. So then I went to the fridge, and then I grabbed a bottle of coconut water, which is an alkaline juice, and the body immediately just felt a lot cooler.
So basically it's all about keeping the balance between your alkaline and your...
And the acidic.
At the acidic levels. Oh, okay.
Well, you would need both. You would need both. It's recommended that your foods should be 60% alkaline and 40% acidic. But if you're having health problems or some ailments, then your diet should be 80% alkaline and 20% acidic. And it was also interesting that lemons are also an alkaline forming fruit. Okay, so I did a lot of Googling yesterday, and I found a few websites such as the youngandraw.com website and also the Collective Evolution website. And I'm just going to read some excerpts out of there. Acidic bodies are unhealthy bodies. When the body is overly acidic, it creates an unwanted environment where illness, bacteria, and yeast thrive. It also takes minerals from vital organs and bones to neutralize the acid and remove it from the body. Because of this, the body's mineral reserves, such as calcium, sodium, potassium, and magnesium, can run dangerously low, causing damage that can go undetected for years until it reaches unhealthy levels and leads to acidosis.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
And it doesn't sound like it's something that most people know about, so it's like it doesn't even know what's happening to your body unless you actually know what's happening.
But we actually see results, what's happening, in the Australian diet and American diet, people are becoming a lot more obese.
Yes.
A lot of in the statistics, it's growing, and a lot of it's due to the acidic foods that we're eating, all the processed foods, foods such as dairy products, grains, meats, and sugars, makes the body acidic. Okay, so there's a lot of health problems that come out of this, from mild acidosis, and we get into pH levels as well. pH is the potential for hydrogen. So, Charmaine, would you be able to read out some health problems that may arise?
Some of the health problems that I've seen here are weight gain, which is one that would be very big, which you've already pointed out. Weight gain, obesity, and diabetes, which which makes sense from what you've said, the causes of it. And then there is yeast and fungal overgrowth. One of the ones that I read and actually really jumped out at me was nausea, vomit, and diarrhea. I didn't know that could be a side effect of that. I just thought, you eat something bad and you get sick. Not, it can actually be caused by different things inside your body. That's a bit...
Yeah.
How's it going? And headaches and sleeplessness, like for it to be causing that, and it's a very underlying thing that most people wouldn't be looking at right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Allergies, acne, joint pain, muscle aching, letharginous bladder and kidney infections. That is also one that most people don't even know they have. So
yeah. Do you find that sometimes? I mean, do you experience it yourself when you're eating foods?
Well, I'm actually lactose intolerant, so
same.
For me, dairy is very, like the nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. That's a side effect of lactose intolerance, and they've never been able to tell me about my lactose intolerance. Like why? Because I've never had it from birth. It's just something I developed. So looking at this, I'm like, it could actually be, something wrong with my alkaline and my.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I mean, when the body gets too acidic, right, the body has to compensate for that with their alkalinity. So what it does is it digs into things like your bones and takes minerals out of that, to make the so that's why osteoporosis can be caused by an acid body as well. So
do you ever remember in primary school you did experiment and they got a chicken bone and put it in a glass of vinegar, and they left it in a glass of vinegar, and after about a couple of days it actually you can pick up the bone and bend it and it becomes completely flexible because the acid in it removes the bone density?
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
So reading this, it actually makes sense how it upsets your bone density and all that, because of the fact that if acid does that to a chicken bone, could you imagine what it would be doing inside your own body?
Yeah. Oh, and I experience things like headaches as well. I mean, I went on a juice diet, so a lot of the juices that I make, I put a lot of vegetables like broccoli, spinach, kale, which are all alkaline. And before that, I used to get a lot of headaches, because I drink a lot of coffee as well, and alcohol.
So you found other ways of giving you the energy to keep with your juices in the morning, which is also helping you with health benefits, because I know personally that coffee isn't the greatest thing. Yeah. It's good for the time being, but you really need a proper pick-me-up. Yeah.
Well, coffee is said to be, was able to fight away free radicals and things like that, and to help with your memory and your brain function. But it is quite acidic as well, so you probably need to balance it with other alkaline foods.
Have you found, since changing your diet and stuff like that to live around the acid and alkaline and stuff like that, have you found that when you actually change like when you ate the chips yesterday and when you spice up your diet, I guess you could say, and eat the stuff that you're not meant to, have you found that actually irritates your tummy and stuff like that now? Like you can actually feel when your body is irregular to the...
I don't have stomach problems, but I just feel like the body just heats up, just like it's heating up now when I'm on the radio, It's
kind of like got the sweat going on. It's like, ooh.
And, you just feel it. I mean, I still get acne sometimes, but, when I having the juices, then it's a lot less now, and my headaches a lot less.
Okay, so changing your diet has actually improved you a lot.
Absolutely. Yep. And
more steps.
That's it, eh?
Yeah.
And okay, all right. There's any other points there from health problems? We've got
heart problems. Increase of heart rate and stuff like that, which is what you're saying now, which could explain you getting hot would be the increase of your heart rate and you overheating.
Yes.
No, I think I've covered all the really important ones.
Yep. Okay.
Is there any you'd like to bring to anything there that worries you that could happen?
Yeah. Well,
cardiovascular damage is pretty bad.
That was well said.
Sorry, it didn't come out right. I don't know. Yeah.
I guess weight gain is a big one, and diabetes, And because the body is just overcompensating, trying to balance itself. And how it balances itself, we can actually test our pH level, and by getting those strips, those pH strips, and we can test our saliva or urine, and we can see how acidic our body is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they're available at like chemists and stuff like that?
Absolutely, yep. Chemists and some health food stores.
Would you say it's beneficial to be checking your pH levels occasionally?
Yes, as it says here on the websites.
Yes.
That, we should be checking it. And, it will save us from a lot of complications later on. Okay, so pH is the potential for hydrogen. So when you do test it, the levels are ranked between 1 and 14, and 1 is most acidic, 7 is being neutral, and 14 is most alkaline. So if it's on that scale, and our blood is actually slightly alkaline. Okay, it sits at 7.3 to 7.45. So we should be keeping our pH level around that scale there. And okay.
Why would you personally say we need to check our pH levels? Like, why? What is it? Why is it such a big deal to check them? Because I understand why it'd be a good idea, but there's, according to the paperwork here, there's addressing your problem, like checking your pH levels helps you check what you need to increase in. So if you need to eat more stuff with alkaline and stuff like that. But what is the actual reason you need to check your pH levels?
Because we don't realize how acidic or alkaline our bodies can be. And it can't be too acidic and it can't be too alkaline. But what we find out is a lot of our foods these days are mostly acidic. So that's why we need to balance that by just, what's recommended is to have a plant-based diet where it's full of fruit and vegetables.
So like rice and stuff like that.
Rice is actually, we'll get into each of the foods, but I think rice it's slightly acidic in rice. I don't know about brown rice, and all the carbs and the pastas and all that, they're slightly acidic as well. So, dairy products, that's slightly acidic. Meats, that they're acidic as well. And the big no-nos are the soda drinks, the soft drinks.
Yeah, they would definitely have a lot of acidic levels.
Alcohol and smoking as well. So we'll get into later on the lifestyle changes that we can make to make our bodies more alkaline, and even stress is a big one. So we'll get into that as well.
Okay.
Yep. And we'll be right back after this short break, and we'll get into how we can make our bodies more alkaline.
Awesome.
All right, we're back, and we're talking about acidic versus alkaline with Charmaine here.
Woo-woo.
Yes, she's raised up a few interesting points and her experiences as well. And you just brought in some makeup then just to show me like what.
Yeah, well, I've been reading through a couple of this, and it says one of the things that can do it is like stuff like body washes, soap, toothpaste, makeup. And I actually brought in a lot of my makeup just to show you now the acidic levels in my makeup. Like I know a lot of my foundation actually has like 4 to 5 different kinds of acid because I don't use the natural stuff. So it's simple as using things that are natural to help balance it out.
Yeah.
You don't need to really change, not wear, like it doesn't say don't wear makeup, it just says wear less acidic makeups. Like, yeah.
So if we can't cut it out, then
there are ways of making it better.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. And there are ways that we can make our bodies more alkaline. Mm-hmm. And the first point is drink fresh green juice every single day.
Which is what you were saying. You've just started juicing and you're boasting about the fact that you're really loving the broccoli and the kale and all the really good stuff. And you've been saying how much it's actually been improving, and you're showing me how clearer up your skin is getting and stuff like that.
Absolutely. And like I said, I drink a lot of coffee, but every time I drink coffee, your body feels like it's burning. So then I have some of the juice, and then immediately the effects of the alkaline juice has this cooling, calming effect on your body.
I think number 2 is quite awesome on the list.
Yep.
Drinking juice, half lemon squeezed into warm water in the mornings helps with keeping you very alkaline. It helps give you that boost first thing in the morning. So I reckon that there looks like it would be way better than coffee. Even just some infused water, like that looks awesome.
Sometimes you need that coffee hit.
Yeah, but you don't need the coffee. Like this morning, I know personally, I drank a can of energy drink and I'm like, I feel so sick right now. I'm like, oh, I've got the burps. My tummy is so upset. And I know why, because I had the energy drink. And I'm looking at this and like, there is actually a lot of just simple things you can do that aren't like, you don't have to change your entire life. You don't have to turn around and go, oh, well, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. It's just simple things you can do, like half of a lemon squeezed into water in the morning.
Yeah. And again, lemon is an acidic fruit, but it actually is alkaline forming once it digests, just like apple cider vinegar. And number 3, eat a diet full of nutritious and alkaline vegetables and fruits. So we talked about that.
Yeah.
And number 4,
stay away from all processed foods, fried foods, for extremely acidic. So Macca's.
Yes.
And deep fried chips and pizza and all that stuff that isn't
all
really
the good
for
stuff.
you. Yeah, all the stuff that you're like, oh, that sounds so good right now. But no, it's not doing you any good.
Yes, that's
and
for
you
sure.
don't even know it.
Yeah. I think a lot of people are not aware of
Well,
this.
I definitely wasn't aware until literally 20 minutes ago. So now I'm like, oh, this is actually quite interesting.
Yeah. Number 5 is avoid refined sugar like the plague. Okay, so fresh fruits are okay. So avoid sugar.
Sugar's in everything. Drink lots of water is another one. Fresh spring water. Tap water usually has fluoride and other toxins in it that your body doesn't really need. It does help with your dental stuff, but it's not quite that good for your stomach and stuff.
Yeah. We're talking about like, you mean like just normal tap water?
It says here to drink fresh spring water. Tap water has a lot of fluoride in it and is very toxic for the body, which your dentist may not tell you.
Yes.
Is the example I have in front of me.
Yeah, the thing is, in terms of the pH level, tap water is actually neutral, okay, but it has things like fluoride and chloride and all that. So when it gets
Boiling
filtered,
your water.
Sorry,
Boiling your water.
boiling
is great.
water. Oh, actually, when I've seen a test that's been done, and okay, I won't say it now, but yeah, really like reverse osmosis water is really clean water. Okay, it's 99% filtered, but the thing is, it filters out everything. So even the alkaline stuff in it. So, I mean, reverse osmosis water is great, but the thing is, you might have to alkalize the water to make it more alkaline.
Some lemon juice in it.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay.
Use natural household cleaning agents such as apple cider vinegar.
Yes, that's the miracle
yes,
vinegar.
I found out.
It does a lot of things. Okay, all right. We've just got Yen arrive, and we're going to take a quick short break, and we'll be back. All right, we're back, guys, with Charmaine and Yen joining us as well.
Hi, everyone.
Yes, what were you doing, Yen?
I was working. Yes, very hard.
Yes, and where are we up to, Charmaine, on our
Where
our
are
list?
we up to? We were just discussing the effects of makeup and stuff you use on your skin when it comes to the acid levels in your body.
Yeah.
Literally, don't use any makeup. Only makeup that you make yourself.
Really?
Yeah, all the chemicals in all of them
Is there any way to do that?
preserve them. Yeah, there's heaps of ways to make your own makeup, like beetroot, strawberries, like to make the color.
No, you
yeah,
Really?
yeah, all lip glosses and things like that. You can make it from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I make my own underarm deodorant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like a bicarb tea tree oil for any like germ, fungus, anything like that. And I put a bit of coconut oil in it. And it just is the same as the lady stick, the purple lady stick you can put on. Yeah, you just get a bit and you just put on. I've got it on now. You can make your own perfume. You can just grow aloe vera at the back of your house and just put aloe vera straight on your skin.
Wow, so
It's
just
fresh
going
from the
fully
yard.
Organic. You
Yeah.
can go organic with your cosmetics.
The only thing I've heard of is like, have you ever heard of deep heat and like the rubs for pain and stuff like that? One of a good one is coconut oil and jalapenos. So jalapeno chilies, you slice them up and then boil it up in the thing and it gets out that really hotness. And then you use that, like you drain it out, take all the chili seeds and all that out of it and then just rub that on your skin and it's
That
a natural
is amazing.
heat rub. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So it's just you
Literally.
cook it in the oil?
Just coconut oil and jalapenos. You slice the jalapenos, put them in the oil, boil it for like 15 minutes.
Right.
And then just drain it out, let it sit and done. It's
That is
ready to use.
amazing.
I
I'm
put
so going to
cinnamon
do
in
that.
mine, like, you know, the little cinnamon granules. So then that way when I'm rubbing it in, I get something to like exfoliate my skin with at the same
Oh,
time.
that is amazing. I'm going to do that.
You
Deep
guys
heat,
should make a how-to
yeah.
do stuff.
Deep heat and all those things are full of chemicals.
Yeah.
So anything you put on your skin goes straight into your bloodstream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Especially like face masks are the worst. For it. I use literally for my face mask, I use honey, coconut, like the grated coconut, honey, raw sugar, and a little bit of coconut oil, and mix it all together. And then you just massage it into your skin. And the coconut, like the honey, does this for your skin, and like, you know, this does this and this, and then you crack an egg into it and mix it together, and then you put it on, and it's natural, all natural.
Oh, yummy. I feel like eating
I
that.
ate most of it. I made one because I made one with yogurt based. I put yogurt and the honey and all that. And I just sat there and ate it. And everyone's like, well, weren't you meant to be putting that on your face? I was like, yeah, but it tastes so good.
Okay, so what's the next one? Number 9.
Number 9, eat more plant-based food. For example, grass-fed organic animal products.
But animal products is
One of the things
acidic.
cause it.
They cause acidity.
But it
so
says here to use organic-fed ones.
make everything organic.
I don't eat meat.
Yes. So you're fully alkaline.
Oh, not always, because I eat noodles. And there's like chemicals and all that wax or whatever they've been doing lately.
Yeah.
But I don't eat meat.
Yeah, that's the way to go now. I mean,
I think because meat is alkaline, and when you eat it, your body needs to create.
no, actually, that's I looked it up, and you mentioned that last week. Meat is actually acidic.
Really?
It's not alkaline. Things like lemon and apple cider vinegar, it's acidic, but it's alkaline forming once it digests.
Once you digest it.
Yeah.
When
So
you eat meat,
chicken
I
with
know it
lemon
makes
on
you have an acidic body, though.
When you eat meat.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. So meat is acidic. It's acidic.
Interesting.
But things like lemon and apple cider vinegar is acidic, but makes alkaline.
Yeah, because it needs to break it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Use more wheat grass, barley grass, kale, and stuff like that in your diet is another really good example of how to keep your levels of alkaline on point. Yeah.
Cayenne and Corella. Don't know those. And
Yeah, me neither.
spirulina.
You don't know how to mention it. I guess it can't be that nice. It's obviously not that popular.
Number 11.
That one.
Mix half a tablespoon of baking soda in a glass of water and drink daily. This may be the most effective, easiest way to bring your pH level up to alkalinity. So,
Yeah, it's really good. When my dad had cancer, they were really promoting that. They were like, you have to do this
Baking
every
soda.
day. Yep.
Really?
Yep. They had to do it every day. Every day they made him do
Right.
it. So for his body. So
I've never bought baking soda before. I don't know what it
Have
is,
baking
but it
soda
has so
for
much.
everything.
Really?
You can use it for so much
I
different
know, there's
stuff.
so many better. I see it all the time. Baking soda, use baking soda for this and that. And
yeah, cleaning. I use it as a scrub for my face.
Yeah, it's like that with a little bit of lemon is really good for like pimples and stuff like that.
really?
And
Is it like a salt? Baking soda is like a salt?
It's a natural oxidant.
yeah, what she said.
Okay. All right, so it helps. Yeah, I mean,
I put it in the bathtub.
really?
Yeah, so I do 2 parts vinegar, 1 part baking soda. So I do a white vinegar and then an apple cider vinegar. So 2 cups of those, and then 1 cup of baking soda. And then I put coconut oil on top so that it just like smooths my skin.
And probably the reason
And
why
that's
is
really good for feminine health.
Is it?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll have to keep that one
Yeah.
under wraps for all the women.
It's really good, and we should have those kind of baths and things like that, so your body can, your pores and things like that can excrete waste.
Yeah.
So the reason why baking soda is so great is because it's alkaline.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's get into the lifestyle changes that we can make to make our bodies more alkaline.
So hard. It took me so long. It took me from April, and I didn't go all the way vegan to November. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, 7 months. And I cried a lot of it. I spent a lot of days really upset and crying. I know, but it's just so beautiful now. It was a real journey. And I don't know how it happened. I just heard about being vegan and more plant-based is healthy for you. And I didn't realize the impact of eating meat. I had real bad acne. I didn't know how to get rid of it.
Yeah, it's
It
cleared
was
up.
really bad. Remember? Yeah, and I just was always tired, lethargic. Now I'm not like that anymore.
Yeah, you're a lot more vibrant.
Yeah, I feel light and I feel good. But when I see people eating meat, I do miss it, and the smell is so great. But I try to put some in my mouth and just blah, blah, blah. Just don't eat it.
Yeah.
It's really cool now.
Yeah.
Before it was really hard.
And you're helping the environment and you're not killing animals.
But steak is so good.
It is so good.
It's so hard
when
to
I
give
see
up.
someone eating steak, I'm like,
Especially
wow.
when it's cooked right and you're like, that looks so good. But
It does.
no, behave.
It smells really good. But I think the small steps, like you were saying, Sam, the small steps I did take was I ate pho, the beef noodle soup, and I just took out the meat. Okay, and that's still kind of brothy and meaty. Yeah, that's a small step. And I
didn't just go cold turkey.
No. It took 7 months.
7 months.
Yeah.
Well, at least you committed to it.
And crying.
A lot of crying. I bet you miss chocolate. You're vegan,
Oh, yeah. I have panna chocolate now, vegan chocolate. Yeah, so it's nothing. It's like $8 for 45 grams.
Oh, no wonder you cried a lot.
Yeah, okay. And so this is how I did it, okay? I did 1 meal a day because I eat every meal meat. Do you eat every meal meat?
No, I don't really
I
like
eat
meat.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner meat. Okay. My favorite breakfast is the big breakfast. If Yen Cleary goes anywhere for breakfast, I always get the big breakfast. That's the best value. $18, you have 2 sausages, 2 eggs, bacon.
It's a feed and a half.
Oh, yeah. And you get... So I just took one out, the easiest one, which is breakfast. So I changed my breakfast. I'll order, vegetables or anything like that, or a muesli.
So you've had a total...
She just pulled a face. Like, you need to be here and see her pull a face when I said I ordered muesli for breakfast.
Yeah. Bet you order salads at lunch and look like a bunny rabbit too.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty embarrassing when you go out.
I had a great salad yesterday though. It was beetroot and like beetroot
That's a
and
good one.
lemon. Beetroot with lemon on top and a little bit of feta cheese. Oh, so good.
That's the best one. You always pick that one. I always pick that one. But then feta cheese is there. Just pick it out.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a good start. See how like it's kind of easy to start with the breakfast or the lunch. Then when
Well, I don't eat breakfast, so for me, breakfast is usually like 2 pieces of toast with Vegemite done.
Yeah.
Simple. Lunch is always, I love salad. I have this weird thing with
that's so
salad. It's
good.
just so good. But I like weird salads, like, like ones with beetroot in it and like walnuts. And I had, and like, like pomegranate seeds in it and all just weird,
lovely.
strange things. Like one I had the other day was beetroot, pineapple, and egg. And I was like, that sounds weird.
Wow.
I'm just going to give it a go. And it's so sweet and sour at the same
Yummy.
time and bitter and yummy.
I think that's a good way to go, Sam. What about you?
I always found my body's kind of. I listen to my body. Like every time I eat like fatty foods or meaty foods, I always balance it out with vegetables. I can't do without it.
Yeah, that's good.
And yeah, I mean, I think my body just does it naturally.
That's so good.
Yeah, so I think everyone should just listen to their body. Yeah.
Well, my mum always told me, like, I'll sit there, I'm like, I'm really craving mushrooms. And she's like, oh, you must be lacking in iron. Because mushrooms have a lot of iron. And she's like, oh, I'll be like, I really feel like garlic spinach. And she'll be like, oh, you must need some iron in your life. Or, you need...
Yeah, garlic is a natural antibiotic.
Yeah. And, or like when I'm sick, instead of like, I had a cough the other day and everybody's like, why don't you take antibiotics? Why don't you take antibiotics? I'm like, pineapple juice is a natural antibiotic. So I drank like 7 liters of pineapple juice a day. And instead of being on antibiotics for 2 weeks, I drank pineapple juice for 2 days and boom. Better.
Wow, that's great.
Lots of
Natural,
stuff like that.
or how would you?
Literally just got pineapple, put it in the blender and went,
Oh, yum. That's so good.
Right, so we got through point number 1 just in. About,
changing your diet.
Yeah, so consuming overly acidic diet. So we can cut that out.
Stress.
Stress is the big one.
Yeah,
And
that's something that is sometimes can't be controlled by yourself, but it's about knowing where you can let your stress be. So my boss always told me, she goes, when you wake up in the morning, get the things that are stressing you in the day, on the things that you need to give stuff for, like, your wife, your husband, so your partner, they get some stress levels. So, diet, like, so when you wake up in the morning, make it known that, okay, so today I know work's going to be stressful, but I'm not going to try and put as much stress into that. I'm going to try and keep my stress levels down at work by ... making another way. So, after work, I'm going to go to the gym. So today's going to be a stressful day at the work. Gym is not stressful, so I can go to the gym and work off all my stress levels. So it's about finding that balance of, today is going to be super stressful at work. I'm going to be running around like a headless chook. So tonight, Netflix and chill. It's about finding that really
It's like
cool.
preparing yourself, really.
Yeah.
It's so great.
So chronic stress can lead to chronic acidosis. When under stress, the body produces acids as a natural response. In particular, the adrenal glands secrete the stress hormones, cortisol and adrenaline. These hormonal secretions lead to an accelerated metabolic state, which creates acids as a byproduct. This was taken from the wholebeing.com.au website. So it releases the hormones cortisol and adrenaline. Okay. And solutions for this are through stress management. So ways that we can do it, like Charmaine said, exercise and doing things like yoga and meditation. Yep. And number 3, lack of water.
Yes, that's a big thing nowadays.
Yes. And
Some jobs, though, you can't go pee every 1 to 2 hours. You're supposed to go to the bathroom every 1 to 2 hours. And you need to drink 1 litre per every 22 kilos. So we're looking at around about 2.5 to 3 kilos for most people. 3 litres for most people or more.
And the reason for that is to alkaline the body.
Yeah.
from
And it's
all
like
the-
cleaning. So when you need to pee, it's filter. But the thing is, our body has 1,000 cries for water. So any pain is a cry for water, thirsty. So your brain is 12 to 17 kilos, and 2 of those kilos is water, because it's like kind of floating in there. So so when you have a headache, that's all water.
Brain floats.
Yeah.
Around
You see, if you take a Panadol, it takes you around about 20 minutes to stop it. It's the same if you drink water. Like, if you drink a bit of water, it'll be 20 minutes before your headache goes away. So that's like one of the first ways for your body to ask for water. If you have joint pain, muscle pains, any kind of pain, it's all your body's cries for water.
Okay.
70% water.
70% water. Oh. I must be filling it up with a lot of water then. Just saying. Just saying.
So number 4.
Lack of exercise.
Yes.
Oh, I'm guilty.
Me too, very much so.
So what if I walk from the car door to my house door? Not classified as exercise.
I see that as exercise, but I see work as exercise. Like, I run around all day at
you
work on the
do.
weekends, and then during the week I work running around the office. So I count that as my daily exercise.
Really?
Because like,
What if I sit?
what if you sit? Then instead of taking the lift down to the thing, take the staircase.
Oh, okay.
Or, instead of ordering McDonald's, like ordering Red Rooster to come to your house or something like that, turn around and walk and get your food. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the main thing is to balance what your calorie intake and your calorie out. So if you...
There's some awesome apps for that on your phone to count that.
Yeah.
I'll show you some later.
Okay. What apps? What apps?
One of them is like literally a diary, and it's used so...
Fitness Pal.
Yes, that's the one.
What is it?
Fat Secret. Fitness Pal.
And
Which
Fat
one's
Secret.
better? I will download one of them.
My Pal one. I use one that's My Pal, and literally you put in all the exercise you do that day. You have an iPhone, yeah?
No, I have Samsung.
Okay, well, you can get one of the step counters, and it joins up to this app, and so basically it monitors how much exercise you do that day and how much you walk, and then it takes out the amount of calories you burn, and then it tells you how many calories you have to eat for your weight. And it tells you, for example, today you have to eat 1,000 calories, and you need to also, but you've also done a certain amount of exercise and worked off like 400 of the calories that you've already eaten. So it shows you how to keep the balance.
I feel healthy already.
Me too.
I think just talking, exercising
Just
as
like
well.
switching my brain to being better to
I want to do more research on the brain activity as well. I think you're actually burning calories when you're thinking, and, when you're working, using your mind. You get tired, don't you?
Yep.
So I don't know if there is scientific evidence of that, but I'll find out. Yeah.
Well, they did the study with those basketball players. So they did a study with the basketball players for the 3-point. Okay, so one group just practiced the 3-point. Another group practiced the 3-point and imagined doing the 3-point. And then another group just imagined shooting the 3-point only. Guess which team excelled the most?
Well, I just thought about it.
Yep. The one that just thought about it only.
No, I think the result was actually the one that just thought about it did the same result as the person who practiced it.
It was better results.
The better results?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can Google it.
All right. I'll find out. We're all about finding out things here.
Exactly. And they do it to Olympic runners, and then astronauts. They've done all those studies, and all they need to do is imagine it.
Well, I think there should be a balance between thinking about it and actually practicing it as well. But those who just visualized it actually can get the same results as somebody who practices it every day.
If I think about running on a treadmill, I'm going to lose the same amount of calories if I go out and run on a treadmill.
I think that if you think about doing it, you are more likely to one day do it.
Eventually.
Yeah, rather than Netflix and chill, which is what I do.
Yes,
oh my God.
Okay, so the reason why lack of exercise can impact the body's alkalinity is moderate exercise is alkalizing to the body for many reasons. It increases the oxygen flow in the blood, tissues and organs, and stimulates the burning and elimination of acid waste from the body. Exercising past the point of exhaustion, though, can create acidity due to lactic acid buildup.
Oh, yeah.
On the other hand, lack of exercise can contribute to the accumulation of acids in the body. So the solution is your approach to exercise could consist of moderate physical activity at least 3 times a week, with a period of rest to allow the lactic acid levels to return to normal. Okay.
Right.
So,
I just had an idea. I wake up at 6 o'clock every day, but I just stay in bed and do Facebook.
Yeah.
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 Maybe
Read the morning newspaper.
Yeah, the morning
Yeah.
newspaper.
Which is my Facebook. Yeah.
yeah. So what I'll do now is I'll wake up in the morning and hop into my shoes and then walk the Facebook.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
What do you reckon? Okay, if I do it, I have been doing the gratitude thing like you've been saying
okay.
every morning. So that's another thing that I'm going to do.
Try some nice walking in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm lucky enough to have dogs, so I get to walk them.
That's so good. I have dogs. But
Like your
they're
dogs
cool.
Got 4
Yeah,
of them.
mine too. But it's about once I've worked out that once I walk them like 600 times a day, that they stop pulling after a while.
Okay. How do I stop them? Just like make them walk next to me.
Well, I have a Chihuahua. She's never going to stop it. She does my head in. Every time I walk her, she just pulls away from me. And I'm like, you're making me run. Like, I was nice and happily just having a nice brisk walk right next to you, and you want to keep running faster. So I have to walk faster. And
And number 5 is medication prescribed and over the counter. Well, we were talking about that earlier.
Yes, we
Charmaine.
were.
Yeah, about medication.
Yeah.
So that causes acidity in our body as well.
there is a lot of natural things you can do to fix a lot of different stuff. Like, cough medicine, instead of taking cough medicines, pineapple juice. You get...
Garlic for antibiotics.
Yeah, literally get a piece of garlic and stick it in the bottom of your socks when you're sick, and ta-da!
Do you need to cut the garlic?
One of the best ones I got taught the other day when, and just to keep it around your house, cut an onion in half and stick it around your house, half an onion, because it draws the toxins out of the air.
Yeah. That's why
Yeah.
you don't eat half-cut onions.
That's why I don't eat onion at all.
Oh. It's really good for you.
It's, I've been told.
Yeah.
Okay,
love
so
onions.
the next habit is smoking.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm seeing you tomorrow again for hypnotherapy.
Yes. You
Gotta
can kick
cut
that
out.
habit.
I can feel the acidity with the cigarettes. And
Says your lungs must hate you.
yeah, that's why I balance with everything else.
There's a thing called... Oh, my God. And he just said
That's
that,
why,
did he?
in terms
I
of
just heard that come into my ear.
Yeah, he
He's
really said
justifying.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
know.
there's a hardening of the lungs that I'm not into.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing, like your lungs are like this beautiful red, sponge.
Mm-hmm.
And when you smoke, it's just like a grey, and then there's hardening of sections
Yeah.
of the lungs, and even half this.
I'm totally aware of it, and that's why
Yeah, we know.
Yes,
we have cigarette
Charmaine.
packets that tell us.
and
Yeah.
but that's why I balance with everything else. I exercise, I have my juices, everything. I'm trying to make it as alkaline as possible, so you just don't run yourself to the ground. And but that's why I'm seeing you tomorrow, Yen.
Yeah,
And
I'm excited.
Let's make this work.
Let's do this.
Yes. All right. So the next one is lack of sleep. Yes.
Everybody's
Oh,
guilty
that's
of lack of
everyone.
sleep.
Let's just go home and sleep now.
Amen. I'm keen for that. But yeah, lack of sleep is a massive thing, and sometimes you don't even know you're doing it, because usually you're just laying there in bed and you want to go to sleep, but your friend's posting something really cool on Facebook, or somebody, you've just come along this like really nice list of different food tutorials that you can read on watch on Facebook, or Netflix is on in the background, or you're just about to get to sleep and your dog barks. There's always
so much
a reason for lack
information
of
going
sleep.
into your brain, so it's like computing day and night.
Yeah.
Okay. The reason why lack of sleep makes the body acidic is that we all know how good we feel after a good night's sleep. One of the restorative actions the body takes while we sleep is to bind and eliminate acid. Alkaline minerals such as calcium, potassium, sodium, and magnesium binds to acids, allowing them to be excreted by the kidneys. The less you sleep, the less acid you eliminate. So the body is actually doing its job, but if we don't sleep, then it doesn't allow it to do its job. Yeah.
This segment has made me realize how unhealthy I am.
Me too.
I'm just like, everything on this list so far is a me.
Yeah.
And when you have good sleep as well, your brain every day learns. So when you're sleeping, it's computing everything that it's learnt
It's
during
like
the
putting
day.
it in the filing cabinet.
Yep, and then it files it away.
It's kind of just been like, okay, so today we learned that you're very unhealthy. We'll put that in the don't remember file.
Today we learned that when you wake up in the morning, you hop into your shoes and you Facebook your walk.
Yes. Yeah.
Facebook your walk.
Yeah.
Okay, number 8 is overwork. Working too much makes your body acidic.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are definitely guilty of that one.
I could sometimes work 18 hours
Yeah, there has been
and
some
not
days.
know.
So
Yeah.
the key is balance. Okay, so deliberately start breaking up the momentum of working too much. Ensure that you're getting in enough amounts of rest and relaxation, and eating a balanced, nutritious meal. So, yeah. So they're the 8 lifestyle changes that we can make.
I think we should make little small changes in each and we'll feel good.
Yeah.
Like, I think sometimes we just try too much all at once.
Like we try and cut it. We'd be like, I'm going to try and cut out all my stress. And because it didn't work for like this week, trying to cut out all my stress, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give up and I'm just going to stress more because I'm not meant to be stressing, you know?
Or you just like doing a diet for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
stay
just
in bed.
pick up the little things and be like, you know what? Instead of like trying to cut stress out of my life altogether, how about today we just go, you know what? That actually is a stressful situation, but it's not my stressful situation. So you can deal with that. And I'm going to go for a walk.
I think it's just like the small little things.
Yeah.
Yeah, taking little steps.
No drastic changes straight away, but you will see a drastic change after a lot of little steps.
I'm really happy. Like, it took me 7 months. Like, just the small baby steps. I didn't force myself or anything like that.
Yeah, because it could be quite overwhelming, isn't it? Like doing it all at once.
Oh, yeah.
So
Just like trying to quit smoking cold turkey. It's just crazy. You just start freaking out.
Yeah, and there's a trainer that I know, he's vegetarian, but what he said to me was every quarter, so every 3 months, he'll have one meat dish. But he did say that when he ate it, he kind of felt bad. But he just, like, he'll eat, so he'll have 4 meals a year that's meat.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I could never give up my steak. Sorry.
Well, it takes,
You don't have to. I think just maybe eat the size of your palm.
I take it as my fist.
Oh,
Size of my
yeah.
fist and a half. That's what I.
Really?
Fist and a half.
They say the meat, you eat the
Joys of
size of
having
your
Oh, just the meat itself.
The meat,
Yeah.
just the size of your
okay.
palm.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
You don't need that much protein anyway. That what people think. People think, you know, you need all this protein, but scientists have shown
otherwise.
that you don't need that much protein.
Well, breast milk gets a child from 0 to walking in 12 months, and that's 1% protein. Breast milk
She
is
has a
1%
point.
protein. And what's very similar to breast milk, that's 1% protein, is fruit. 1% protein.
Well, the key is, not to go too hard as well. Because, I mean, when I started juicing, juice fasting, it was hard at the beginning. And, it's been about, 6 months now. And I'm kind of taking it a bit more easier now. I'm adding just one meal now, an extra, like a slice of bread with avocado or something. And, don't want to break it, you know what I mean? And go the
How
other way.
much weight did you lose?
Total now, probably 15.5 kilos.
15 kilos.
Nice effort.
It's getting
Amazing.
It is getting a bit more difficult to lose the next 3, but I think I'm just going a bit too hard, because I find that if I'm fasting too long and just being hard on myself, then at night time I just, eat
Binge.
everything. I'll binge heavily. So
I've
just
done
take it easy a little bit. Just have a slice of bread and something in the afternoon with my juices, and you find that you're not going to overeat in the evening. But in the beginning, it was just full fasting the whole day until 8 or 9
so
o'clock.
healthy.
Hey?
I said used to are so healthy. Look at used to. You try.
That's why we have this segment today as well. We just want to share what we've done,
Yeah.
and bring you the best of the latest things out there about health and lifestyle. And we hope that we help others to do the same.
Yep. Small steps, baby steps.
Yes.
You can do it. Woo.
And we're going to have some amazing guests coming soon. Next week, we'll be talking about a boot camp operator is coming in, one of our guests.
That's exciting.
Yeah. You want to take a boot camp?
I'm scared. What kind of boot camp?
It's in the local area. So
Is it like,
they're pretty
it's
new.
really strenuous, hey, stuff?
They'll follow to
I can't lift anything.
your abilities.
Have you seen this arm?
I'm just like boot camp. They're gonna be like, run up that hill, and I'm gonna be like, okay, if I make it up the hill, can I have a cheeseburger?
So we're going to have them come in and they're going to tell us why we should be taking a boot
That's
camp.
exciting. I reckon I'll learn so much on that
Yeah.
talk.
And the following week, I think we're having a Muay Thai fighter come.
And these guys are really healthy.
Yeah, they are.
If you see him, you'll be amazed,
I'm sure we will.
with that the physique he's got. And he's kept it consistent from as long as I've known him, for about 20 years or so.
I
All
feel
the
like
way.
getting stronger already. I feel like I want to.
And we've got one of your guests too, Yen, and hopefully, he can come in the next few weeks.
Yep.
And we've got another star, a couple of people. I won't mention their name yet, but they'll, when I make that phone call, and hopefully we'll get them on in the next
exciting.
month or so. Yeah. I think that's it for
Thank
today's
you.
Woo.
segment. It's great to see Yen and Charmaine together. As you can see, you guys really getting along there.
Yeah.
We have a lot in common.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
We're wearing the same clothes.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
You should have texted me or something.
we should make sure that this doesn't coincide
Who
again.
copied who?
No, we didn't even talk.
You guys didn't
This
met.
wasn't coordinated. This is just the
Yes.
fact that we're both
We're
awesome.
both wearing black t-shirt and black jeans.
and boots.
Yep.
Yes. Well, thanks, guys, for joining us. And,
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll all see you next week for another edition of the Health and Lifestyle Talk Show. Let us know what you would like to hear about, and have a great day, guys.
Thank you very much.
Bye.